rolling. Hi everybody, welcome back to Family Picking. Today's video is going to be dedicated to an estate sale that we went to in Longmont. The advertisement for that estate sale was that it was items early 1800s, early 1900s. And when we came to the house, beautiful home filled with lots of different stuff. Lady was part of antiquing group.
Yeah, she had like a little club in Longmont, group of older ladies that just went around and picked up old antique items, and you could tell she had quite a few of them there in the estate sale. So yeah.
She only picked up red stuff and purple stuff.
That was
Red
kind of their
stuff and
uniform.
purple. Yeah.
Red hats, purple hats, right? Yeah.
I didn't introduce us. So my name is Indira. We have
Justin,
and
Kyla.
Kyla from last video. So let's get started. I'll start with my item that I am the most excited. It is these lamps right here. When I saw these lamps, I pointed to them, I ran to the laundry room and I grabbed them. I did not care if they work, if they don't work. What attracted me to them is this fiberglass shade and the design, the mid-century design that is in right now. When I came home, first thing I did is tested them and they both work. So let me get the other one.
There's two of them.
Yep, there's two of them. They sit on this little block. It is a marble block, and I'm just so excited for them. I paid $15 each, so I invested $30 into them. When I came home and start researching this kind of design, especially with fiberglass shade, they go between 175 to about 300 depending on size. These are smaller. They're not small size, they're like medium size. So I think I'll get about, I want to say 175 to 215.
What year did you say they're from?
They call it mid-century modern.
Mid-century,
I
okay.
do not know what year these are. I looked at the stickers, so one of them has a blue sticker on it. There's no year. It's just I got issue number, but that's it. But
If I remember right too, it took you a couple times to come around and find it too, right? Or did you find it first thing, or?
Downstairs I found it first thing. Yeah,
Okay.
in the laundry room. Like I said, I just pointed to them, grabbed them mine, and
Sure.
then I put them on the whole table. Do you wanna
Right.
go?
Where are you going to sell them?
eBay. They're gonna be on eBay.
Those ones will go up on
yeah,
eBay.
those
Okay.
definitely gonna go on eBay because they're just so popular right now.
Do you want to talk about the Snoopy and Woodstock, Kyla?
Sure.
Yeah, show 'em.
Show it.
I found those in the holiday room because there was like a whole holiday room with every kind of decorations, and I know that me and my dad really like Snoopy and the Peanuts, so I pointed at them and he liked it, and it says Happy Easter on the
Yeah,
eggs.
good Easter decoration for next year
Where
coming up.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are you going to sell them?
I will probably just put those on Marketplace. They're,
They were $1
should be a
each.
quick. Yeah, they were inexpensive. Should be a quick seller, I'm thinking. So maybe try and see if we can get them sold somewhere locally. So it'll just be like a simple pickup on them. Don't have to do any shipping on them or anything like that. I'm assuming shipping would probably cost just as much as what we're going to ask for them. So we'll see if we can do them locally first.
Yeah.
and-
Anytime we
yeah.
buy and sell anything peanuts, it flies. Nothing stays. The quickest sale that we had with peanuts, it was the Charlie Brown tree. I posted it on Marketplace just because I thought, well, and
And
quick
like
sale.
10 minutes later,
Sold in
somebody
minutes.
bought it.
Yeah.
And multiple offers too. I mean,
Yeah.
there was one lady came minutes after we brought it home or posted it, and then you had multiple, right? Like
Yeah.
4 of them in a row. So.
Yeah. People were telling me and asking me if it doesn't sell, let me know, and it did. She bought it. Okay, next thing that I want to talk about is this teapot. It says grease on it, and it's made out of aluminum. And when I saw it, I loved it. I'm not into teapots, but I knew that this was old. So it's got this Japan marking on it. I did not see that at first. And when I started taking pictures, 'cause this is already posted on eBay, I saw this beautiful stamp of butterfly. I thought it was just the most gorgeous thing. It is in great shape. I mean, it's got this little character marks and dinks, but I love it. When I
Character, yeah.
it does. I love it. So when I asked about this item, how old it is, they said it was early 1900s. I believe it because when I did a little bit of research, I haven't found exactly like this with this kind of, what would you call it, like a,
It's like almost like basket weed
yeah,
weaving, or
yeah.
I'm not sure. Could be bamboo, maybe. I don't know.
Something.
Not sure.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen quite like that. I've seen the ones that with plastic, and I think in early 1900s they would not have anything with plastic. So I loved
Yeah.
it. This right here, Greece, that's what attracted me to it.
Go ahead and show them the crayons.
Okay.
Those are neat. 1980s original box, original crayons in there. Can you open it up? Show them there. I mean, there's a couple of them in there that are got a little bit of use. Its name too. What's the name there on the front of the box? So the Binney and Smith. That's definitely something that's got dropped between the 80s and now. So all the rest of the crayons on there have the Binney and Smith name on there. They're just really in good condition. It's like they
I think
almost
the
got forgotten about.
nostalgia for
Yeah,
Justin,
yeah,
that's
absolutely,
what it was
yeah.
when he saw his like,
Well,
oh, those
I mean,
are my
those are the
crayons.
crayons that I used when I was back in school a long time ago. But those are pretty neat. Yeah, we probably. I mean, they won't be yet again not a huge seller necessarily. I've actually already got them up on Marketplace right at the moment on our Vintage Everything page. So go for about $5. So pretty neat.
The next item that I want to talk about is this book that Justin picked up. We paid $1 for this book, and
And there's a bunch of different like music. I think it's piano, right, Daddy?
I think it is. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how to read music, so I don't know. I'm sure it's piano. And when I did a little bit of research here about this, because it says right here that it is from 1916, and the condition of this, I was even telling Justin, I was like, there's no way it's from 1916. There's no way. But then when I opened it up, I saw Roman
Roman numerals.
Roman-
Yeah.
I can't say it, sorry about that. But, and then I typed in, so it says copyright MCMXV.
V.
So I typed it in and it says 1915. So
That's
it's
incredible, yeah.
copyrighted from 1915. And
And yet
I,
again, it's just another thing that just, it's like a time capsule. It just got put somewhere. It's probably been forgotten about forever until, I don't know, when these people moved or
yeah.
whatever they had to do to start their estate sale. But the thing's incredible. The binding on it, I
It's
mean,
perfect.
The binding on it, you can tell is from that era for sure. I mean, they just don't even make them like this anymore. It's pretty neat.
It doesn't have any mold stains. It doesn't have any water stains. It's great.
It's like
I
they
love it.
collected it or something. It really, yeah.
Okay, so Kyla wants to show you this right here.
It's a sweet pea doll, and it has like some mark on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we can clean that off. I
Yeah.
hope we can
I'm
clean
not
that
sure
off.
what that is.
And
I
it
was-
still has its tag on it.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I really liked about it. Anything with original tags on it is just neat. I mean, I always think back if it was a doll or a toy or something like that. I mean, if it was mine when I was a kid, that would be the first thing that, we're trying to rip them off with our teeth or something like that. But this thing was, it was like collected from day one. This one's actually not that old. This one was from 2000. I thought it was older than that when I first saw it. I didn't realize it until I got it back home that it was a little bit newer, but still pretty neat. Still has the original tag on it. It's in good shape. Not sure exactly what those markings are. I don't know. Maybe it got set up against a newspaper or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's
Or maybe it
what
got
is.
wrapped in a newspaper. Who
Yeah.
knows, right?
Yeah. We'll try to clean it up, and if there's anything wrong, any flaw with an item, we always take pictures of it. We always post about it. We go in detail because we're not trying to pull a quick one on you. We always disclose if there's something chipped, if there's something cracked, if there's something broken, if there's something discolored. We always say it and
Yeah.
disclose it.
Yeah.
Do you remember how much you paid for this?
I think it was $3.
$3.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think it's
And
$3.
I did not know that because I don't follow cartoons that much.
Yeah.
Sweet Pea is a daughter of Popeye and
Olive oil. Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to figure out at first. I thought it was olive oil at first, and we were trying to figure out where her hair was. So that's when we discovered it was Sweet Pea. So
And I found it, and I like Popeye.
yeah, you did, hon. Yeah, yeah. It's a neat one for sure.
Okay, the next item that I want to talk about is makeup. I got this makeup right here, and I knew that it was old and vintage just because the look of it, it's this metal, beautiful gold color. And then when I came home, I started researching the companies. So this one right here is a Max Factor, and it is mascara. This one, I believe it said around 50s. This mascara, very, very valuable. Valuable?
Valuable.
You know what
That's
I'm
okay.
trying to say.
Right.
And then this one is Revlon, and it's blue. I love it. Can you imagine? And it is from early 1950s as well. The name of this is Blue Bud. This one is Chick Stick, and I don't remember where this one is from. Never been used.
Which is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
I don't know if you'd recommend
Obviously.
anybody using them.
Oh no. This is only for collectors only. No, do not use these, please. This one is a cool one because I guess what they were trying to advertise is that you don't have to screw it and screw it out and out.
Sure. Yeah.
You have to push and pull.
Oh, that's cool.
This was kind of like, ooh, new innovative design. This one is from 1940s as well. This one too is from 1940s, and it is white lipstick.
That's
How
nice.
cool is that? Never been used. For all of these, oh, and I got a mirror with it as well. This vintage, almost antique now mirror. For all of these items, I paid $5. They are extremely valuable. Each one of them. I can probably sell, I believe I saw mascara sold for about 20 to 25. The Revlon lipstick, just one of them, sold for I think 20 to 25. So definitely gonna make some money off of this. It's gonna break my heart to sell
That's
these
right.
because I love makeup. I love makeup. But when he said $5 for this, I said sold. Okay, what's next?
Do we have anything else on the table? Or is that it on the table? Oh yeah, or Donald Duck. Donald Duck. So I just researched 1971. Disney, Marks and Company. So that's, I know it's just a small figurine of Donald Duck from 1971. You know, the first one that I pulled up is actually red. So this one's black in color. I don't know if that makes it somewhat unique as well. And also another thing I'm going to dig into too is the Marks. I need to figure that one out. The whole Marks partnership with Disney.
Is that the name of the company?
Well,
What's it?
I think it's I think it's some kind of partnership back in 1971. I've never heard it since.
Wait, what is it again?
That's what it says on the bottom, Disney Marks Company. So, and like I said, when I researched it and I pulled it up, I mean, it that's what it pulled up as, is the Disney, you know, the Marks Company. So I'm assuming it's just some type of partnership, and maybe somebody can tell me. Maybe somebody can tell me quickly if you want to comment on there and tell me what the Marks partnership was with Disney back in 1971. What a neat little toy. What's that?
Do you remember how much you paid for this?
I want to say probably $3 again.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't make any big purchases last time out, but they're all cool. I mean, I can't pass up anything Disney and the Peanuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of nostalgic. And it's just for me. I just
Nostalgic,
always
yeah.
look back.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't quite around back in 1971, but it's still kind of back in that same area. So for me, it's just cool to see these old things. You don't. That's what I'm always trying to look for, is just something that you can't pick up on a shelf, you know, right now at a store or anything like that. So it's pretty neat. This is a cool one.
Yeah.
I'll get this one, probably post it up on Marketplace.
He
Not
does
very-
a lot of Marketplace. I do
yeah.
a lot of eBay.
Mhm.
Some things, like yesterday, off topic, I'm so sorry, but so yesterday we sold a pool light table.
Pool table light. Yeah.
Pool table,
Pool table
light.
light.
And it was a Budweiser, beautiful. It was red in color, it was gorgeous. And we posted that one on eBay.
Right away, I think. I don't think I ever put. Actually, as a matter of fact, that one should have been the first one that I ever
Purchased.
posted. Well, no, it wasn't the first one I purchased. It's the first one that I put up for sale.
On eBay.
So I started
Sorry,
collecting.
off topic.
That one sold, so now I'll move on to my next one. I've got a couple older ones from 1985. I've got one, the one that we've got right here. This one is in really good condition too. Right at the moment, the little pull switch is just sticking and, you know, just not working properly. So I'm going to get that fixed, and once I do that, I'll get this one up for sale. This is the next best one that I have for sure for its age. And it's just really cool. It looks vintage. The other one looked brand new.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's get back to this
Yeah.
estate sale. Sorry I took us on
No,
a
it's all
little detour. So staying on topic of Disney, I picked up this envelope right here, and it was just laying on the floor and some weird space, cobwebs. And I looked inside. There's a bunch of paper clippings, and obviously it says Disney animals do not throw away. And when I start going through it, it's different clippings of this. What would you say, like
Disney magazines.
it's
Disney.
not
I would say it's from the
magazine.
newspaper. Yeah.
It is a newspaper clippings, but it's almost like a story, I guess, that you would
Yeah.
collect. All of these clippings are from what I looked and saw from 1962, 1963, and I found just a couple of them from 1964. So for 3 years,
It was a series. It was like a
somebody
comic.
collected them.
It was a comic series in the newspaper back in the 60s.
And I think there's like a Lion
Well, this one
King
even says on here, it says copyrighted in 1963.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the True Life Adventures. It was a series.
And then I believe it's all about jungle, I think. Jungle
Yeah.
stories. There's like a bug stories. I haven't researched them. I do not know what they were. I paid $4 for them. Can't believe that's how low
And
they
expensive
asked.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cheap, but there's a bunch of them. I need to go and look if there's any older ones, but the oldest ones I found, it was from 1962. So there we go. I do not know how much I'm gonna price them because, like I said, I haven't done any research on them.
Well, it's kind of hard too. They're kind of unique now that they're, you know, they've been cut out of the newspaper.
Yeah.
It's not like we have the full newspaper or anything like that. They're just.
But I
they're
think
just
it's
clippings,
kinda
but they're
cool.
still. Oh yeah, they're still
I
neat.
think
Yeah.
I think there's a full story in there. Like I said, somebody was really dedicated for years and years. They were cutting that. So there we go. Oh no, last item. It's a
Oh, yeah.
lamp. I love it. I love it. It's a, I believe it's a like a office desk.
It's a desk
lamp.
light. Yep. Desk lamp.
Love it. It works. It's great. It's got this gold designs of leaves on here, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I love the cord with it too when I showed it to Justin, because I think you said, oh, I think it's newer, and I said, look at the cord. Yeah, it's gonna fly off the shelf. This
Yes.
one's gonna be on eBay too. Again, just because everybody's into mid-century, 70s, 80s kind of lighting. So I think that's it.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us again. Subscribe, like this video,
Please, yep.
comment. If anybody knows the history of this, like Justin
Mark's
asked,
company,
please
yeah. Let me
let
know.
us know.
I'm curious.
If you have any other suggestions, if you want to see specific videos, if you want us to look for something specific that you're looking for, we can help you out too. We are going to go thrift store
Yeah,
shopping
we'll get back to the
today.
thrift. Yep, get back to the thrift
So
store.
let us know what you're interested in. Let us know about anything and everything. Okay, we'd love to hear from you. I will post link below for our eBay store. You can click on that link. It's working now because in my last video it didn't, or in our last video it didn't,
Oh, yeah.
but we
Yeah.
fixed that. So that's good. And
Wanna
I
get ready to
think
say bye,
that's
hon?
it. Thank you again for hanging out with us.
Thank you,
Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.
Bye.